Jennifer Lopez explains why she doesn't see music as job tonight. We're talking about a woman who doesn't just follow trends, she resurrects eras. When Jennifer Lopez stepped out in a bold 90s-inspired bra-forward look paired with a rare $76,000 luxury piece, it wasn't just another celebrity outfit moment. It was a cultural statement. It was nostalgia reimagined. It was proof that the 90s aren't just back, they're being elevated. But this isn't just about a bra top or an expensive accessory. It's about the rebirth of 90s fashion, the power of confidence at any age, luxury as storytelling, and how Jennifer Lopez once again positioned herself at the center of pop culture. Tonight, we break down the fashion, the history, the symbolism, and why this moment matters. To understand this moment, we need to revisit the 1990s. The 90s were bold yet minimal, sexy yet effortless. Key elements defined the era. Visible lingerie as outerwear, crop tops and bralettes, minimalist silhouettes, gold statement jewelry, supermodel glam. Design houses like Versace, Chanel, and Dolce & Gabbana built empires around sensual power dressing. And who embodied that era? Supermodels, pop stars, and emerging entertainers like Jennifer Lopez. The 90s celebrated body confidence. It was about owning femininity, not hiding it. Fast forward to today, and we're seeing that energy return. But when J.Lo does it, it's not costume. It's continuity. She lived that era. She shaped that era. Now let's talk about the rare $76,000 luxury piece. Reports highlighted the jaw-dropping value, a vintage designer item, believed to be from a rare 90s archive collection. When celebrities wear luxury, it can feel predictable. But when they choose archival pieces, rare, historical, nearly museum-worthy, it sends a different message. Luxury becomes legacy. Archival fashion isn't just expensive. It's storytelling. Wearing a rare vintage piece from a house like Chanel or Versace connects today's moment to decades of design history. It says, I don't just consume fashion. I understand it. Jennifer Lopez has always understood fashion as power. She doesn't randomly style herself in bold silhouettes. Every detail is intentional. Let's address the centerpiece. The bold bra. In the 90s, lingerie as outerwear was revolutionary. It blurred the line between private and public fashion. Today, it's trending again. But context matters. Jennifer Lopez isn't a 20-year-old pop newcomer. She's a seasoned global icon. And that changes everything. When she steps out in a bra-forward look, it's not shock value. It's ownership. At a time when society often pressures women to tone it down with age, she does the opposite. She turns up the volume. The bra becomes more than fabric. It becomes a statement. Confidence has no expiration date. Sensuality is self-defined. Fashion is freedom. That's why the look resonated. It wasn't about exposure. It was about empowerment. Jennifer Lopez isn't borrowing 90s fashion. She was there. She rose to prominence in the late 90s. Her debut album dropped in 1999. Her red carpet presence defined early 2000s glam. Let's not forget the iconic green dress at the 2000 Grammy Awards, designed by Versace, a look so impactful it reportedly inspired the creation of Google Images. That moment cemented her as a fashion risk-taker. So when she revives 90s aesthetics today, it feels authentic. It's not Gen Z nostalgia. It's original energy. Why does the $76,000 price tag matter? Because luxury signals more than wealth. It signals status, exclusivity, rarity, access. But in J.Lo's case, it also signals longevity. She's not new to high fashion. She's been part of the conversation for decades. That rare piece represents staying power. Fashion moves fast. Trends cycle quickly. But true icons remain. The combination of a bold bra, youthful rebellion, and a rare archival luxury item, timeless prestige, creates a powerful contrast. It says, I can be daring and established at the same time. When the images surfaced online, reactions were immediate. Headlines highlighted the boldness, the price tag, the 90s energy. Why? Because nostalgia sells. But confidence inspires. And in a digital era where trends last weeks, Jennifer Lopez reminded the world that some styles, and some stars, don't fade. They evolve. Her look sparked renewed conversations about 90s minimalism, statement jewelry, body confidence, age and fashion. That's impact beyond fabric. Jennifer Lopez understands branding. Every public appearance is a strategic extension of her identity. By embracing 90s fashion, she taps into nostalgia marketing. She reinforces her legacy. She aligns with current fashion cycles. This is not accidental. It's cultural fluency. Fashion houses thrive on revival. And celebrities who authentically connect to past eras become powerful ambassadors. She isn't chasing relevance. She's reminding the industry where relevance began. Perhaps the most powerful layer of this moment isn't the price tag. It's the message. In an industry obsessed with youth, Jennifer Lopez continues to challenge expectations. The bold bra look isn't about trying to look younger. It's about refusing to shrink. The rare luxury piece isn't about flaunting wealth. It's about celebrating legacy. Together, they create a narrative of empowerment. When we talk about Jennifer Lopez wearing a rare $76,000 luxury piece, we're not just talking about price, we're talking about archival fashion. Archival fashion is different from shopping current season collections. It means pulling from historical runway collections, wearing pieces no longer in production, elevating fashion into collectible art. Design houses like Chanel and Versace have decades of design history. Their 90s collections were bold, glamorous, unapologetic. When Jennifer Lopez steps out in a rare vintage luxury item, she is honoring fashion history, demonstrating deep industry connections, reinforcing her long-standing relationship with high fashion. Archival pieces are not easily accessible. They require trust from fashion houses, a stylist with strong industry pull, icon status. This is not random styling. This is fashion diplomacy. The bra's outerwear trend exploded in the 90s. Supermodels walked runways in visible lingerie. Music videos celebrated midriff silhouettes. Red carpets embraced daring cuts. The 90s weren't about hiding the body. They were about owning it. Jennifer Lopez lived through that fashion revolution. She came up in an era where sensuality wasn't muted, it was amplified. Now, decades later, she reclaims that look. But here's what makes this different. In the 90s, the bra top symbolized youth and rebellion. Today, on Jennifer Lopez, it symbolizes authority. It says, I know who I am. I'm not dressing for approval. I'm dressing from confidence. The same silhouette, completely different energy. And that evolution is powerful. Why did this look go viral? Because nostalgia is emotional currency. The 90s represent simpler times, pre-social media glamour, iconic supermodel culture, MTV-era pop dominance. Jennifer Lopez isn't just wearing 90s fashion. She is 90s fashion. When audiences see her revive that aesthetic, it triggers memory, familiarity, cultural comfort. But she modernizes it. The tailoring is sharper. The glam is elevated. The styling is intentional. It's not a costume party. It's a masterclass in reinvention that lets talk about the $76,000 value. Luxury pricing isn't accidental. High-value fashion signals rarity, exclusivity, investment, status. But in Jennifer Lopez's case, it also signals career longevity. You don't gain access to rare five-figure archival piece